Time to switch up to some different shit. Twist up a corporation, but we move militant. My converse with you is politics. Fuck all that friendly shit. Want more customers, fuck followers. I don't get into that. Claiming all these niggas rock with you, bitch, that's the internet. 2 phones, one for personal, one for my businesses. 2 styrofoams, trying to kick the shit, it's like my nemesis. Hits back to back, I'm on my tennis shit. I just hit the booth and spit facts, cause I lit the shit. I done lost it all and got it back, cause I'm built for this. Let niggas stop it, DMI just sent another deposit. Now they hating, but them niggas still watching. Y'all stuck in they old ways, long nights, long.
Looking at you see us, nigga. You see us in this bitch, bro. You see in the building. High definition. I got Young HD in the building. New Religion Media, nigga. Tell them how you feeling. Tell them how you feeling today,
man. I'm feeling good, man. I'm happy to be here, man. I'm happy to be supporting a new platform, being one of the first on here and shit. That's an honor to me, man. Appreciate that,
man. You tap with me in the DMs. I was like, bro, we gotta get this nigga in here because I seen you perform. What was it at Mic Check? Is what I want to remember. What it was called. It was at Satori.
Okay, Satori.
Yeah, and then I seen clips of you at Alabama Music Box performing and shit like that, and I was like, this nigga's hard. I heard some of your songs, Silver Lining and everything like that. Yeah,
appreciate that, man.
Yeah, that shit's crazy. But you got a lot of goddamn songs.
Yeah.
So like.
Yeah, currently I got 104 songs out.
God damn.
I be keeping track of that shit because it's like I'm trying to hit a certain goal. And I'm just keeping up with that shit. I'm finna drop so much music this year, man. Shit finna be crazy.
Do you just stay locked in all the time? Like, what's the time management like?
Man, shit. I do music full time, so, and then on the side, I'm an audio engineer, so I stay in the studio. I like live in the studio. So anytime I'm not recording somebody else, I'm most likely working on my shit. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get better, perfecting my craft.
Hell
so
yeah.
that's what it's all about for me. That's how I put out so much music.
Fuck yeah. Where are you from?
Originally, I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, but I moved to Atlanta when I was young, and then I ended up moving down here. And I've been kind of back and forth between here and Atlanta. So
for sure. You fuck with the Browns? We don't fuck with the Browns here.
I don't either, really. I mean, I fuck with the Browns because I'm from Cleveland. So
yeah, man.
Other than that, though, like I really don't. I ain't gonna lie. I don't even get into sports and shit like that no more.
Damn.
I'm so into music, man. I done left sports alone and shit. I used to be in the basketball and shit, but
how were you whenever you were younger and shit like that? How was everything growing up as a kid and everything like that?
I mean, shit was crazy, man. Really, I grew up in music for real. Cause my pops, he had a record label like back in the '90s and shit, called Members Only Records, and I was born in the '90s, so I grew up while he had the record label. I was like a little kid in the studio and shit, just. You know what I'm saying, fucking with the keyboard, fucking up shit. You know what I'm saying? But I really just grew up in music and shit. Had a lot of shit, you know, I lost my mom went to the feds when I was young. Damn. So I kind of grew up with just my dad, so I kind of clung to him, and he was more in the entertainment and all that. So that's what kind of got me into it. Okay. So yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. Did you do anything else as a kid? What were you into, you know, besides music? Like how were you as a kid? Like what was going on?
I feel like I was like well-rounded. I feel like I got along with everybody, but I didn't really have no like clique that I just hung with all the time. I really just like kind of just did my own thing. So that's just, I feel like I was just like that type of kid. I was like real into sports. Like I played basketball, but then I was in the band all the way up to high school. When I got in high school, I got out the band because I was like I had some other shit going on. I was like, fuck that band shit. But, you know, I learned what I needed to learn from it and shit. So, you know, I made the best out of it.
Were you hard at basketball, bro?
Yeah, I was hard. Everybody thought that's what I was going to do. But I was just like, I wasn't passionate about basketball. I was passionate about music. So I ain't go to college and I ain't take the scholarships and all that shit.
When did you take up, like, recording and everything like that? When you take up recording music?
I really, just from being an artist, for real, I started actually being an artist, I say when I was like 15. That's when I decided like, hey, I'm going to try to be an artist. From then, I was just recording with different people and stuff, and I linked up with Ryan G, and Ryan G taught me a lot. I used to get on his nerves a little bit, asking him what everything is, what this mean. And I ended up taking that, doing that every other studio I went to, like in Atlanta and shit. When I go to other studios, I'm asking the engineers like, what is the threshold? What is this? What's the ratio? Like, what does this mean? So I used to just really just pay for studio time and get on engineers' nerves, and and then I just finally bought my own equipment and started practicing myself and just got better like that. Like I ain't go to school for this shit. I just mastered this shit over the years for real.
So you went from like Cleveland to Atlanta. How was like being in Atlanta for you and everything like that?
I had to get used to being down south, cause shit like way different. Just everything, the food, the fucking air, the people, everything just different. So it's just like adjusting, getting used to that shit for real. That's all. It was just like getting used to down south. When you coming from the Midwest, like when you coming from a different region, moving into a new region, it's like a lot of shit different. Like how people talk and certain shit that might be disrespectful where you from, it's a joke here. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They play like that here. So it's like,
Yeah.
just had to get used to all that. I had a lot of fights, had to beat a lot of people's ass, but
Damn.
I came around.
Damn. He said, yeah, he was whooping y'all ass.
Y'all was
bro.
beating people's ass.
No, man, that's crazy. When did you do your first show?
My first show, I feel like I remember that shit low key like it was yesterday, man. I was like 14. My pops got me on this big show. Like, I think it was in Moss Point, Mississippi, or Meridian, Mississippi, one or the other. But it was like Rick Ross and all kind of people like on that shit. Yeah,
the fuck, bro?
it was crazy. He got me a little slide on that bitch, performed one song, and got the fuck on out of there. But they was fucking with it and shit. So it was like I feel like my first performing experience went so well that it like gave me that confidence. So ever since then, when I went out on stage, I already had the confidence like I was gonna do good, even though, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
people ain't know me and shit like that. So I feel like that shit helped me a lot.
Did the adrenaline help at all? Like, you know, just being on
Definitely,
stage?
because I was nervous as fuck, man. I was so nervous. As soon as I got on stage and like actually started talking in the mic, like all that shit went away.
Hell yeah, you were like, I got this shit.
Yeah, I was
bro.
like, I got
fuck
this shit. Like, this is
bro.
what I'm supposed to be doing.
Oh God, yeah, I feel that. I feel that all too well. Man, dang, that's crazy. Yeah, man, like I understand that all too well. That shit just hit me. Damn. But what do you have like coming up right now? What type of music are you coming with right now? Like, what does it sound like? Are you working on any type of new soundscapes? You know, how is Emergency or style?
Like, I ain't gonna lie, my style really come from the beat selection and just really what producers send me. I ain't gonna lie, I kind of leave it all up to the producers, and whatever they send me to my email, I go through it and I try to, you know what I'm saying, I just try to create something to everything, for real. I just let the beat kind of tell me what to do. I just go in, I might come just hum a whole melody through the whole beat with no words, and then go back later and then put some words with it and shit like that. Like, I really just be creating shit. Sometimes I might go melodic. Sometimes I might be like, nah, I don't want no fucking auto-tune today. I want to just rap. So it's just like different shit, really. But I feel like my music kind of like more like indie sounding, like low key. Like,
You think so?
yeah, I feel
That's
like
crazy. That's
I'm feeling
crazy.
like a kind of weird vibe. Like the style that I like the most. Like, y'all gonna hear a lot of that shit on my upcoming album. They gonna say it happened overnight. I'm releasing that finally this year, so my album gonna kind of open up more lanes, because I kind of been holding shit back because I ain't want to. You don't want to give people too much too fast in the music game, because then you fall off. Niggas like, oh, he fell off. Oh, he sound the same. All this, you know what I'm saying? So I be trying to just put shit out in waves.
Yeah.
Move like that.
So, like, before I even say anything, fuck what these niggas talking about, especially if you locked in the stew, man. If you locked in the stew working, bro, you doing what you got to do, bro. Fuck if these niggas talking about if you fell off. But,
Real.
like, whenever you get a beat pack or something like that, you just rapping on every beat, just how it's supposed to go and everything like that?
Like, I switch up beats, too, because I'm a producer, like,
Yeah.
not a beat maker, like a producer. Like, I put shit together, so every song you hear from me, I recorded it, I mixed it, I mastered it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I done did everything, the placement, the song structure, all that shit. I could do all that myself. So that's what it's really all about for me. Like, I might hear some shit, I might like one part out of somebody beat, and I might be like, man, I'm finna just do a fucking freestyle on that bitch. And I might just loop that one fucking part and make it, you know what I'm saying, 1 minute and 30 seconds long, and then just rap on that bitch. Like, and throw some drops and shit in there to make it switch up. But other than that, like, I really just, if a beat hard, I ain't gonna touch it. I'm gonna be like, all right, I'm finna just go in on that bitch. Like, and I can't hear a beat too much. If I listen to a song, if I listen to a beat, like once I listen to that shit 3 times, it's dead. It's like I didn't listen to this shit. Like if I don't listen to it and like it in fucking 15, 30 seconds and be like, load that bitch up, then it's probably dead to me. Like,
Goddamn, get that shit out of here.
I gotta get that shit up out of there. If I sit on shit, you can't overthink in music. You overthink, that shit kind of just...
It's gonna sound forced.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna sound super forced.
And that's what I'm not trying to do. I'm not trying to force nothing.
Dang, so it's just the easy flow state mind. Like whenever you go up in that studio, does that make it easy for you to rap on any beat like that? Like, so it's just like, yeah. Man, it's gonna be like...
That's why I do That's why I do rap on all different kind of beats, because it really don't matter. It's just, and I'm gonna rap how I want to rap on a beat. Even if I'm on a feature with somebody and they rapping like this, they on this dynamic, I'm gonna get on that bitch and rap however the fuck I want to rap. Like, that's how I do my features. I go in and people are like, oh, that shit hard. Like, I ain't expect you to come on there like that. Like, yeah, that's the point. Like, I'm gonna come on that bitch however I feel like it.
Name your top 5 songs right now that people should go listen to.
Mine, for me,
Yeah.
Silver Lining, of course. That's one. I say You Don't Know. Ups and Downs, Fast Life, and Motion.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Young HD, go check him on Spotify. Go check him on Spotify. What you be doing, like, outside of music whenever you just, like, be having some chill time? Like, or do you just, what do you be doing in your free time?
Man, I chill. Play fucking spades and shit. Man, I be playing the game sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I link up with my sister and shit and all that. We be playing spades.
No, bro.
Playing video games. We was just playing Mortal Kombat earlier, goddamn, today. Right before
Are you
I
tough,
came
bro?
here.
Are you tough?
Yeah, I'm tough.
Who you be using?
I be using everybody. That's the thing with me.
Man.
I ain't gonna lie, I pick all kind of characters. Like, I pick everybody. Raiden, Scorpion.
So you
Kung
just hop in the
Lao.
game, you be like, I'm finna pick to see who I'm gonna beat
Yep,
your ass
and
with today.
we don't look at no moves or none of that shit. We figure all that shit out right off rip. You know what I'm saying? Got to figure it out. We don't go look at the moves.
Man, you should have brought the
cheating.
game up here, bro. I would have
real.
definitely seen your ass, bro. Hold on, you might be tweaking on that.
Yeah, shit like
I
that.
don't know.
I smoke a lot of weed. You know what I'm saying? We smoke a lot of weed. Other than that, just be in the music, man.
Hell yeah.
Shit, hoop a little bit.
Yeah, you definitely
exercise.
I know I'm a small nigga, bro, but like you definitely not trying to see me hoop, bro. Like,
Ah,
oh,
God,
God.
come on, man. We'll set that up.
I'm
then.
bullshit. I'm bullshit.
We gonna set that up.
We're gonna set it up. All right, man. I'm already in it. Fuck it. Whatever, man. God damn. Talk about your new album coming out, man. Like, how long did it, like, what was the process like? How long did it take to just go in that motherfucker, bro?
That's a good question, man. The process was crazy, man. Like, I've been working on this album so fucking long, bro. Like, I swear I done lost it. Had to recreate songs, like, so many times, man. Like, all kind of shit. One time, lightning struck the fucking computer.
That's wild.
Lost all that shit. Then everybody's like, damn, why you ain't have a hard drive? I'm like, damn, you're right. So next time we got the hard drive and the computer in the same bag. The bag gets stolen
Damn.
with both of them bitches in there. Yep, I'm my producer car. So shout out to 100 Drums. That's one of my producers, A1.
Shout out 100 Drums.
Yeah, so then after that, I'm like, man, fuck this shit. I'm finna have my shit on a bunch of different drives. Keep one drive in the house. Put one in the fucking vault. You know what I'm saying? Keep one on me. Like, so now I ain't never lost no more music since then. I ain't gonna lie.
Hell yeah.
I've been on top of my music since then. So, but the process, man, that shit was crazy. Like, I recorded this album all over. Like, I got songs I recorded in New York. I got songs I recorded in LA. I got songs I recorded in Atlanta, here, fucking North Carolina, South Carolina. Like, I just been moving around recording everywhere. So that's the main Miami, like everywhere. So I feel like all them different vibes I was in at the time and shit, it shit just gonna come together and just create like a crazy ass album, bro. Like, I'm excited for the world to hear it for real.
What platform do you stream on the most?
Stream Apple and Spotify, like neck and neck.
Neck and neck?
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah, that's crazy.
Apple and Spotify.
Man, who you want to give a shout out to, man? Who would you like to give a shout out to, and what would you like to say to the youth out here that are trying to pursue your passion just like you were?
Shit, man, I just want to say keep going for real. Like, as far as shouting out, like, I gotta shout out Ryan G. Gotta shout out 100 Drums, my producer. He made sure I kept going in this shit for real, motivated me. Shout out fucking my pops. My pops, he really helped me realize that I wanted to do this shit for real. So I gotta shout him out for that. Shout out Fade, Faiso Fade, man, for reminding me to put myself on. You know what I'm saying? For real, every day. Put yourself on. So I'm like, yeah, I gotta remember to do that shit. And everybody, that's the advice I want to give to people too. Like, put yourself on. Stop. People be creating, they be in their own space creating and like, damn, one day somebody gonna hear me and put me on. One day the right person gonna hear me and put me on. Like, put yourself on. Like, get off your ass. Ain't nobody trying to help nobody that ain't trying to help theyself, like, at all. So just work. If you really want to do this shit, like, go put the work in, and that shit can happen. Like, for real. That's my main advice.
You heard that shit, nigga. You got to put that work in, bro.
That's the only way I can tell you. If you ain't putting no fucking work in, like, ain't nothing gonna happen. Stop expecting results without working. Like,
exactly. Quit fucking talking about it. Just fucking do it.
Go do that shit.
Oh God, we have Young HD in the building. It is a pleasure having you, bro. This is New Religion Media, nigga. We out.
We out. So.
Yes, sir.
Actually, flip that shit.
Your place be going up.
AD. Putting in work, tryna see heaven on earth. Might sound wrong, but I want it all while I'm here. Before I get put in the dirt, I've been focused on me and mine. I stay on my grind and that seem to work. I know I was born to shine, and shout out to God for putting me first. Putting in work, tryna see heaven on earth. Might sound wrong, but I want it all while I'm here. Before I get put in the dirt, I've been focused on me and mine. I stay on my grind and that seem to work. I know I was born to shine, and shout out to God for putting me first. I chose to move with a perp. I got it.
You're gonna be kind of sitting back like that too, more or less.
Probably leaning up more. I don't know. Well, if the mic right
Yeah,
there,
I mean,
I'm gonna be like this, of course.
That should be straight.
Yeah, you can set the
if you want to
mic
lean
where
up a
you
little bit, you can always just move it around a little bit. Just make sure you talk into it. Obviously, they're pretty like directional, so if you're not talking into it, it's not getting picked up.
Okay.
Let's do a little test right now. We're just kind of chilling.
Alright.
Alright, go for it.
I'm gonna go for it. Kyle gonna go for it. We all gonna go for that shit. You see us, nigga. High def, nigga. You see all of us, nigga. We're here. New Religion Media shit. I'm with
Yes, sir.
Young HD.
Yes,
In
sir.
the building, tell them how you feeling, nigga.
Young HD, like you said, high def shit. That's what HD stand for, actually. High def. Yeah, young high definition.
Is that good, Kyle? Are we good?
I'm feeling good.
You sure?
Do you want to keep going?
We'll go ahead and restart.
Alright, hold up.